Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to Low Def Media. I am Mike. I am your host, and so thankful that you decided to join us this evening. Just a couple quick things. I know I just dropped a podcast yesterday, so I don't want to overwhelm you with podcast content, but there is something that I did want to share with you today. But we will get to that main topic here in just a minute. Firstly, got to talk about the setup. It's what we do here on Low Def Media. Today, using the GoPro Hero 7 Black. Why, you ask? Well, it's a funny story. Well, probably not so funny to you, but maybe it was kind of interesting to me. I went for a walk this afternoon, and that's where, going for a walk for me is very therapeutic. I go out there, helps me really, kind of clear my head and really think about things on a deeper level, kind of get my thoughts together, digest things. And so it's a really nice time. Some people say they meditate, they journal, things like that. But for me, just going out, taking a nice 15, 20-minute brisk walk is very therapeutic. So on my way out, always like to grab a camera because you never know when inspiration is going to strike, whether you see something you want to take a picture of or, a quick video. So I saw the Hero 7 sitting right back there on the shelf, and I said, the 7's still got a lot of life left in him. I know there are things he wants to accomplish, so we're going to take this 7 out and we're going to use him. And I did. Got some nice video, got a couple great pictures. It had just stopped raining, so everything was nice and green, full of color. And so used the GoPro today. And so I said, you know what? I've got something that I want to share with you tonight. And so I'm going to use the GoPro to do that. Because again, finding low-cost alternatives for your technology and fitness needs. So if you wanted to start a video podcast, you can get a GoPro Hero 7 for under $300. And so that's a great way to start. Shoots 4K. I'm using 2.7 because I don't like the wide view. And if you use 4K, you can only use the wide view. So I got a 2.7K linear, and I've got an external microphone hooked up. And so again, low cost. And we're getting great quality. All right, so now that we've broken down the setup, let's get to today's topic. Today's Veterans Day. And while I was out walking, I got a chance to really think about that and to, really let that sink in. Now, I'm a retired veteran, all right? I've got all my stuff on today. I went out and I did the customary things where you get your free dinners or you get a free lunch and a free donut and all that stuff. So I did some of those things. But today, while I was out on my walk, I started thinking that if you tried to articulate to somebody what it means to serve, and let me before I get into this, if you're a veteran, to you and your families, thank you for your service, because I know what that commitment means, and I know the effect it can have on not only the service member but the family members. So I thank you for your service and for your commitment to this country. I do appreciate you. So it got me thinking, how do I articulate to people who are not in the military what it's like? And not just the day-to-day operations, but on the front end, what it means to sign up. So it got me thinking, because I used to be a recruiter. And my job was to go out and talk to young people and to sell them on serving their country in the military. And now it's hard to do that because you have to explain to them only through words what they get out of it and what they're going to be expected to do. Now, you try to really sugarcoat it and tell them all the plus sides. Yeah, you're going to be sent here, but you get this, you get money, you get education, you get a free place to live, all those things. So trying to get a young person to buy into the concept that you have to sign 4 years, minimum 4 years, but you can't try on, you can't sample, you can't hold, touch, feel the thing that you're committing to for 4 years. No matter where they send you, no matter what they ask you to do, you're committed 4 years. Now, we don't do that really in anything else we do in life. If you look at buying clothes, you get to go to the store, you get to hold them, you get to touch them, you get to figure out what kind of fabric it is, whether it's soft or whether it's, maybe harsh. And you get to do, like let's say you're going to buy a pair of shoes. And you get to try them on. You get to do all the things in the store, like run around and jump and do all those things that you in your mind think are going to test the quality of these shoes and how well they're going to perform when you own them. So what if somebody came up to you and said, yeah, you know what? You want to buy that car? Well, you can't sit in it. You can't drive it. You can only look at these pictures, and I can tell you about it. But if you want it, you got to sign a 4-year loan, and you're stuck to that car. You can't trade it in. You can't sell it. You got to use that car for 4 years, and that car only. Now that would be kind of hard. Nobody would do that because we're used to being able to test drive, to sit in it, to press all the buttons. And now some places give you a 72-hour test drive. You get to keep it for a day or two. And so that's with a car. This is a 4-year commitment of basically your life, where somebody gets to tell you what to do, where to go, how to do it, what to wear, where to live, what to eat. I mean, all the things that that are all encompassing of your life. And that's what you're convincing a young person to do between 18 and 22. So that's what it's like. Now imagine, doing that. And the people that we are celebrating today, those veterans, they're the ones who did that. They signed up. They said that it was more important that I serve my country, that I make a commitment to my country. That's more important than maybe not getting the full insight into what I'm going to be expected to do. So in their mind, the reason was more important than what might happen to me. So those are the people we're celebrating today. Those veterans, the ones who put others and their country first. If you see them, give them a hug, shake a hand, let them know that you appreciate them, that you're thankful. Because as someone who enjoys the freedoms that we have here in America, I am super indebted to those people who stood up and said, I will do that for this country. So, hey, just a little something today. Because it's Veterans Day, I just wanted to share that with you. That was weighing on me. And again, happened while I was out there on that walk. So if you get a chance, try to incorporate that into your lifestyle. Just getting outside. Being outside is good for you. It's good for the body. And it's good for the mind. Get some fresh air, go do a walk, and be surprised how that can clear your mind and really clarify your thoughts. So hey everybody, this is Mike. This is Low Def Media. Thanks once again for taking the time to check out the channel. Hey, do me a favor, download this episode, become a subscriber, and if you have any questions or anything that you'd like to add, hit me up, let me know. Really like hearing from you. So until we meet again, guys, have a good one, and we'll see you in the next one.